Hello, and welcome to another one of my Slab City updates. I gotta be honest, not doing real good at the moment. A 7-year-old girl the other day was swimming up by the canal and hanging on these buoys right before the lock system. She ended up going missing. Still hasn't been found to my knowledge. So most people are assuming dead, as so am I. And in last week's episode, I told you about my 2-year-old daughter being physically abused at well, she was 2 years at the time. She's not 2 years old now. And that has given me a lot of post-traumatic stress disorder, or not a lot of, but it's given me that. And any sort of incident that involves children at all generally causes my PTSD to flare up. And right now, I pretty much want to choke the living shit out of most people. Doing fairly well as far as like just keeping that to myself when I get stressed out, other than the other day when the police were still looking for the girl. She went missing probably about 7 o'clock at night. 7 o'clock in the morning, crew's still out there looking, and some people are cracking jokes and laughing, not about the incident, just in general, and I fucking lost it. And went up and fucking told them that was pretty fucking rude to be sitting and laughing at a spot that there was just recently a tragedy, that they should have some fucking respect. But hey, I didn't get arrested, which I kind of thought might happen. Because I was not very pleasant about it at all. Yeah, that's really fucking consuming me. Like, I've been trying to sit and think about what I can put in here, and really, that's all that is fucking coming to my mind, is just that. And unfortunately, I don't have any money for marijuana, which, calms my nerves down when I have these flare-ups. And part of that reason is that, I was talking about how, weed's $5 a gram here during the winter, or during the winter time. During the summertime, back to paying $50 for a fucking eighth. And when you are trying to survive on as small of a budget as I am, I generally spend $100 to $200 a month. That includes food, sodas, going for rides, anything I need. It really doesn't leave a lot of room for $50 eighths. And I'm currently out. And not going to get paid for a few days yet, so I am struggling. Yeah, I'm just going to give you a couple of 4 questions with cause, and then I'm going to sign out. Alright, we got another 4 questions with cause. We have Dave here. Dave, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name's Dave. I'm a creative producing major at Chapman University in Orange, California. I'm just hanging out here with all the slabbers, having a good time, making a film.
All right, cool. So, what brought you to Slab City?
So we're currently in production of a senior thesis, and I am currently producing. And we decided that Slab City would be a fantastic place to try to make a film, and it was ambitious at the start. We didn't, honestly, I didn't know if it was going to be able to happen as well as it has been so far. But with the help of everybody here at Slab City, it's been quite an experience. You know, we collaborated. It's been great.
Right on. So, what has been your favorite thing about Slab City?
So far, it's seeing how people here are able to salvage pretty much junk and turn it into something that you can live in and use, and especially with solar panels. I love the use of solar panels around here. Especially, you know, Stickman has his cart that's powered on solar, and it has an old wheelchair engine in it, and he just rides that thing around all day, and it's just powered by the sun.
Right on. What has surprised you most about Slab City?
How friendly everybody is, I think, and how everybody really does work together to achieve one common goal. It's like a community, and you really have like a foundation of friends that help you out.
All right, cool. And lastly, if there was one thing you could change about Slab City, what would it be?
See, this is the hard one. Let me think for a second. I mean, it would be nice to maybe instead of maybe give the rights of the land to some people that live here. Actually, if you live here for a certain amount of time, maybe you could call it your own land. And because I remember actually go to Cape Cod during the summers. And there's a North Beach, and people have lived there for 30 years. You know, it's not owned by anyone, but because they lived there for 30 years, it's technically is now their land. It was a squatter's law back in the day, and I'm not sure if that same law is still around to this day, but definitely in Massachusetts they made it happen, which was very interesting.
Yeah, the squatters things here in California is if you pay 5 years concurrently of the back taxes, you can own it. Okay. But this place, back taxes aren't owned on it, so there's no way that we could actually squat on it or get those squatter rights on it. But yeah. Cool. Well, it's been a pleasure having you here. Your crew's been fantastic to work with. Had a lot of fun. And that's another 4 questions. Another 4 questions with Cause. We got Harrison with us today. Harrison, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Harrison Menzel. I'm from Orlando, Florida. O-Town, baby. Stand up. Yeah. Florida boy, born and raised. Came out to the Slabs. Super new to all of this, so I love it. Yeah.
Cool. All right, so what brought you to Slab City?
Well, first of all, just needed a switch up. Really just needed a switch up for my life. And didn't really like the way things were going, so I needed a little refresher.
Okay.
You know?
Cool. What's been your favorite thing about Slab City?
My favorite thing about Slab City is the people, obviously. Because I came out here a little hesitant about everything, because everything that I've read or seen has been not so, I don't know, what's the word?
Friendly?
Friendly, yeah. And then it was complete opposite. The first day I got here, everyone was so welcoming and nice and helpful. And it's literally been one of the best experiences of my life. Seriously, a life changer.
Cool. What has surprised you the most about Slab City?
Surprised me is how functional it is. I expected everything to be more just tents and camping and roughing it, but really there's a lot of things that you have in out there that you have in here, you know? TVs and running water sometimes. And
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes it's walking water.
Yeah, walking water. It's still water. That's all that matters. But yeah, it surprised me a lot.
All right. If there was one thing you could change about Slab City, what would it be?
More trees.
More trees?
More shade. Yeah. Not a lot. I think it's pretty perfect for if it's what you want, and a lot of people seem to love it. So.
All right. Cool. Well, that's been another 4 questions with. Hey, there's another 4 questions with Cause. Today we got Chloe with us. Chloe, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, I'm Chloe. I was born in England, grew up in Australia, and now I'm in Slab City, but I live in California.
Cool. So, what brought you to Slab City?
Well, I'm an actress and we're shooting a film out here. You guys have been kind enough to lend us your space and invite us in, which has been amazing. And yeah, it's been pretty rad.
Right on. All right, so what has been your favorite thing about Slab City?
The people, 100%. The warmth that this place has, literally, temperature-wise. But also, you know, the energy. It's just, every single person that we've met has been so warm. And I think it's just been really, really great. Yeah.
Right on. And what has surprised you the most about Slab City?
How self-sufficient everyone is. You know, you can find use for the simplest of things. And that you all kind of come together in that. You know, it's a community that you guys have created, and I think that there's no better home, which is cool.
Right on. And lastly, if there was one thing you could change about Slab City, what would it be?
The fact that I don't live here.
Right on. Well, you're more than welcome to stay.
Thank you.
Yeah. People do end up staying here. It's a pretty great place, like you said.
I think that's what would scare me, is that I you know, coming to visit, I don't think I'd ever want to leave.
Yeah, and you are visiting it at its hottest
Yeah.
time, so.
And I still love it.
Yeah. Cool. All right, well, that's another 4 questions with coffee.